had the Google Drive files where you weren't able to get to them because maybe you're without internet, maybe you're flying or you're traveling, or you just happen to be somewhere where Wi-Fi wasn't available and you wish you could get to one of your documents? There is a way to be able to do it, but you have to go through a few steps to set it up. One of the first things you have to do is inside your Drive online, Google Drive, drive.google.com, is come over here to the setting gear and go into your settings. You need to make sure that the offline access option is checked. And once you do this, you'll notice that it is setting up offline access on the left here. And then once offline access is set up, you'll be able to right-click on files and set them up to be able to be accessed even if there isn't internet. Now that offline access is set up, our files here are able to be set so we can access them without internet. So if I wanted to be able to edit this spreadsheet while possibly being somewhere without internet or traveling or anything like that, I can right click on it and I can slide this slider and make it available offline. So this little check mark here means that this version as of right now is available offline. The good news is, as soon as you join Wi-Fi again, any changes or anything you made on that file will update and back up. It's a nice little tool, especially for students with Chromebooks who maybe know they're going to be somewhere without internet but want to be able to get some work done. It is a nice way to be able to continue having access to your files even if you can't be on the internet. But what if it was something that wasn't necessarily in Google Drive as a Google Doc? What if it was a Word doc or an Excel doc or something like that that I needed to edit? Well, if you came down here to your File Explorer, go into Google Drive, File Stream, H Drive, whatever we're calling it these days, and you can go ahead and locate any of the files that you possibly need offline. So if I need to go into this folder here and make sure that I can work on this specifically Microsoft Word document offline, I have an option to do that too. If I right click on this and come here to offline access and change it to available offline, you'll see the little icon change from a cloud to a green check mark. The green check mark allows me to access this file, same thing, offline, without access to the internet. And when I'm done, it'll save a local copy here, and then when I join the internet again or I get Wi-Fi, the file will update and back up to Google Drive. It works for all kinds of files. So if you have audio files or Photoshop files or anything of different things that aren't necessarily Google Docs, you can make those available offline and still store them in your H drive. And when the time comes and you're finished, and you don't need to necessarily have this one saved anymore, you can come back and turn the offline access to online only, and that'll save space on your PC. It's not a good idea to go ahead and save all your files for local access because that uses up too much space on the computer. But when you need just one or two for a little while in a situation where you know you won't have internet, you do have the option. If you have any questions about this or any of our other tech tips, reach out to Pat and Kate in the technology department.